Hello everybody, I'm back with another knife review, and as you can see I have a Timberline, or a knife by Timberline knives in front of me. Before I get into it, I just want to give a shout out to a fellow YouTuber. It goes by the username of aknifecollector. So that's just spelled A and then knife collector. I've been looking through his videos because I am subscribed to him. And he has some very good videos on knives. So give him a look if you if you get a chance. So anyway, so let's go on. So this is a knife by Timberline knives. Specifically, this is the number 7433 Gordon Lightfoot design pistol grip in a plain edge, and it's made in Taiwan. So now I picked this knife up because I love having owning very unique knives. It's a shame they didn't make a box that actually fit the knife properly. Look, it just kind of bows out the side here. But anyway, so here it is. So let's go over some specs before I get into the specifics here. So right now, closed, it's a 4-inch long knife. With the blade open, the actual blade itself is 3.2 inches, and overall it's a 7.2 inch long knife, probably from here to here. So now let's go into size, and before I forget, this uses an AUS 8 steel, as full 420J steel liners on it, and it is a liner lock. So okay, let's go into size first. First of all, it's not a very long knife. It is kind of a wide knife, obviously because of the curve here. It kind of forces it to be wider. So when I close my hand, turn my palm over, you can tell it's not very long. I can pretty much conceal most of it with my hand. So now this knife, before we get into the reason why I bought it, let's go and zoom in. I can tell you a little bit more about it here. So here, what I really like is the handle here, because these are just cheap plastic, it feels like, but these inserts and this bolsters just kind of give it that a custom look to it. I really like it a lot, but of course once you pick it up you'll feel that, okay, well, these aren't like carbon fiber or anything like that. It's just I think these are just Zytel actually. Anyway, it has a adjustable pivot screw. It is pillar construction, so you can blow out dirt and anything. There is a pocket clip that is relatively good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best pocket clip ever, but it feels pretty sturdy. Because it's smooth Zytel, you can actually just slip it in and out of your clip it in and out of your pants pocket with ease. But it has no what's it called, a lanyard hole, so you're just gonna have to go without one. Although I don't really think you need one, but if you want to, you could probably just thread something through this last spacer here and just tie it. So anyway, this is one thing I really like about the knife the most, is the thumb studs. So let me zoom in a little bit more so I can show you what this is. This is a craton piece inside the thumb stud. It's just a filler, and what craton is basically it's rubber. So if you ever feel like your finger's ever going to slip off of a thumb stud because it's too smooth, it's not going to slip off of this one. I mean, once you push it in there, it just opens up right up. I mean, it's just awesome because it's rubberized, and it's rubberized on both sides. So I thought it was a very, very unique feature on this knife. So we're zoomed in, you can tell here's the liner lock. It's relatively thin. It locks up pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the best lockup in the world, at least it doesn't seem like it, but it is solid, so there's no movement left, right, up or down. Okay, and you can easily access it to shut the knife and open it again. It does have jimping up here, which is very nice because see, it has a little mini thumb ramp going on here, so you can easily just lock it in, and I'll go over that more when we get into ergonomics of this knife. It does say Timberline Lightfoot design on this side, and on this side it just has the model number, and this is Taiwan on the blade. So the plain edge blade here, I think, let me zoom out just a tiny bit here. The plain edge blade here contains a slight recurve right here, and then a slight amount of belly, so it's good for your average cutting task. And it took a slight swedge out of here, so it's pretty pointy for if you need to pierce anything. And so anyways, let's go into the ergonomics, because that's where everything pretty much leads into. As you can tell, obviously it's nicknamed the pistol grip for a reason, because it has a nice curved handle. And so when you're holding onto this knife, it is just awesome, because you got 4 choils here that match up with all 4 of your fingers here. Excuse me. And then you got the nice little thumb ramp where your thumb can just nestle right in there. So it is a very, very comfortable handle. And when you're cutting, you can tell like at the angle where the knife is right here, my wrist is pretty much straight, completely straight, so it's very easy to cut. Now if I was to bring out my full-size Griptilian and also make the same angle, notice how curved my wrist has become just to get that same angle. This is where it relieves that tension right there. Is you'd have no more need to curve your wrist down when you cut. Even if you're to hold it like this to cut, I mean, and your wrist just feels very, very comfortable holding on this knife. It's just a very, very ergonomic knife, and this round bend here will just nestle really nicely into the palm of your hand. So it's just great. I can't say enough things about this knife on the ergonomics part. Very, very comfortable. So let me set it down really quick. I'll show you a comparison comparison against the full-size Griptilian. You can tell lengthwise it's going to be a tiny bit shorter. Not too much. You figure about that much. About what, like maybe a quarter of an inch, but weight-wise, this is a little bit heavier, only because it's got full stainless steel liners in it, whereas this one has got partial liners in it. It's only on the top part here, bit here, that has the liners on the Griptilian. And you tell thickness, this is a little bit thinner. The pistol grip is a little thinner, and so it's a little bit more pocketable, in my opinion, the pistol grip. Because this handle is rounded, even people with larger hands can even still grip onto it, because this is if you measure from actual roundness of the handle here, it's longer. So if you were to stretch this out, obviously it's going to be longer than the handle of the Griptilian. So the pistol grip is very, very comfortable to hold on to for any size hand, along with the 4 quadruple choils here. I mean, I'm hard pressed to find anybody who doesn't like to hold on to this knife, and I thought it was a very, very interesting knife to add to my collection. So, and they're not even that expensive. I believe this knife is only about 40 or 50 bucks. So, I mean, I would highly recommend it. I'm thinking for like average normal usage, this is a great knife to hold on to. It opens very easily. You can't really flick it out too easily, but that, and I haven't really broken it in yet. But once I break it in, I'm sure I can probably get this to open up a little bit more smoother. But see, I can close and open it with both hands. It's ambidextrous. The craton inserts on the thumb studs make it a great opener. I mean, you get great leverage when you're getting into the thumb studs. So, anyway, this has been my review of the Gordon Lightfoot designed pistol grip by Timberline Knives. And before I sign off, again, I just want to let you know I've been watching a knife collector's videos on YouTube. Go take a look. He has some very entertaining videos other than knives as well. So, all right, I will catch you guys on the next review. Take care.